Áudio é foda, né?
So with this game, Deep Fear, it was never released in North America. It was released in the UK and Japan. And you can try to get the original copies off eBay or Amazon. It's gonna be high. See if you can get in a bid. Or, you can try to do what they call a reproduction game. It's kind of more like a burnt game. You'll need a Sudokai to play it. And in my previous other videos, you can look at the guy that he tried to counter. He does great work. My other videos as far as the Sega Saturn collection and all my other game consoles. So the pros and cons getting into it. The voice acting horrible. The game I think it's a good gem. Like it definitely can be part of the Resident Evil, like a spin-off like they did with that Dino Christ. But it's a good game. It's just sad it was never released in North America at its time. And if they were to do a remake of this game now, it would be awesome. But this is my opinion. Like it's a really awesome game. Like the gameplay, like you can able to shoot and run with this game that you can't do with Resident Evil. The aiming, probably a little off. Some of the weaponry. When you get to the shotguns, it's the most powerful things in this game that I dealt with. Other than that, it's if you like horror games like the Resident Evil, the Silent Hills, Evil Dead, them type of games, horror, it definitely was one of the games that you should have in your collection, especially with the Sega Saturn, and get a chance to play it on this platform. Awesome. So what you see me here, just giving you an example like how you can run with the weapon in your hand. Just showing you some of the functions. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just displaying it and looking into the inventory so you can see the weaponry. Like in the game, like you have a chance to get a lot of kind of like health, like mini health, full health, restore, air. It's like an air grenade that gives you breath when you insert rooms located as you see displaying. Like that's why I clicked on so you can see what they are. But you definitely have a chance of beating this game with some of the accessories that you will have as far as health, ammunition. You get plenty of that, you know what I mean? And the way you save. Now, some parts of the game you ain't able to save depending on the location, but you will get the opportunity to save at some point in the location. And if you are able to use cheat codes with the Sudokai, I say use it, but then like you don't want to use all the codes because it can, certain parts of the game, it can like boot you out or don't work it effectively. Then you have to reset and do it all over again. But these are some of the weapons that you see, that you have, that you acquired throughout the game. Man, this game is a classic. I never played before. I seen someone else review on Sega Saturn. Best games that was ever released on the platform, because in North America, and you see right real quick, this is some of the map areas. I was never too much good with maps, especially these maps ain't the best of what today maps be in video gaming, but they just give you an example of what the map look like when you go through certain areas of the game and you click on, but it don't never tell you exactly where you're actually located. Well, back to what I was saying is it just said, I was looking at some of the code classes, some of the Sega Saturn games, because in North America, it was only released 258 games that ever released in the US. And in Japan, they had 1,259. I ain't looking at the actual numbers of that right now, but it definitely was 1,250 something. And North America was on 258, which I feel in my collection I already have majority of all the top games, and probably only like 8, 9 that I want to add to my arsenal. But after that, man, that'd be it. You know what I mean? Just something that I want to get a chance to play my Sega Saturn to its best of its capability. I didn't have the opportunity to play it when I first got it because it was starting to be discontinued, and you know I wasn't able to get the games like that at that time. So, but I had my Sega Saturn as far as when it was released. I think I got it in mid '97, probably birthday or Christmas, can't say, and it was discontinued in '98 in the U.S. and probably certain other regions. But as you see right here, I'm pretty much at the end of to the end of the game, like on the second disc, and I just was getting a little playthrough. It's not a walkthrough. I just with the game feeling it, and I did it that like for a reason. And I'll be doing this throughout the video for certain other games that being played. So yeah, this is my walkthrough and what I think about the game of Deep Fear. I think I give it the best out, a 8.5 or a 9. It is a gem of its own, and again, like I said, it was sad that it was never released over here in North America and only in Japan and UK. That's the reason why you're able to hear some of the English version that was able to play over here in the States. But you definitely need a Sudokai to play it if you want to go for the reproduction copy, and that's just a burnt copy that's able to play backup games. The reason why you need a Sudokai and not just a regular 4-play action. So I'll tell you to get the one all in one. You can get off eBay or Amazon, depending on your preference. And like check out the previous videos with the dude information on. He do very well on the Sega Saturn games and Sega CD if you have one of them. I just try to put the knowledge out there. Put the information out there, the knowledge that probably didn't know. And the game right here was definitely a good one. Every game on this review, I'll put like a check that I enjoy playing versus to some not as much. But that'll be probably later throughout the video. So this is my way of explaining what I felt about the game. Comment, like, share, what you think. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it might be a game you probably want to add to your collection if you have a Sega Saturn. On to the next one. Hertz Adventure. This is another game around the time of release. I think somewhere about '97 on both platforms between the PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and I think it came out on PC. If I would have had a chance to play it back then, I definitely would enjoy it, especially with its graphics. It was considered, from what I've seen on other videos, to be a cult classic. I enjoyed the game, I ain't gonna lie to you. It can get challenging at times and difficult at some points. Once you get the concept of how to play the game, kind of simple, basic, kind of like what you, at the time, like your Mario or Sonic, but guys, its own feel. Like it's like a RPG game to me, but on a 3D level. Like kind of kiddish. Teens can play it, adults can play it. It's fun, but it gets challenging. And then, as far as when you die, you will have a chance to go to the underworld. So after like the fourth time with Hades, the third or fourth time, you had to just start all over again. And then you do have something, like I said, that Sudokai, which I've been playing with, which you will see me majority of the time playing with some sort of code, or if not playing, trying to go through the game. I just want to beat them. But I never played this game when I came up growing up. Well, I'm not even sure. It would have been a game I definitely would have played, but I don't know how long due to the fact it does have strategy to this game besides its kitty looks. But it is a good game. I recommend it. Definitely gonna put a green up check on this one. But it doesn't get challenging and complicated with certain parts of the game. And then like I just want to continue to show more videos. And I also, guys, y'all keep in mind the video quality ain't being the best, but as you know, we grow, we get better. And for right now, you know, with the equipment I have, y'all just work with it. They're gonna be better to come and shoot more videos. But as far as this game, Hertz Adventure, it's pretty, you know, it's a pretty good game. It is a good game. I enjoyed it, played it for hours. You know, it's like an RPG game on a more kiddish level, but it does have strategy. It definitely, you know what I'm saying, get difficult to certain parts in the game. And I think it's another game though you should have in your collection on the Sega Saturn or any platform of that, if you know what I'm saying, if you enjoy it. But just to get a chance to play some of these games on the Saturn platform, for me, it's kind of awesome because I have the other you know, consoles as well. You know, I got the Sonys, PlayStations, Sega Saturn, the GameCube, and you know, et cetera, so on. So like I said, none of this is no walkthrough of how to beat the game, just a playthrough. Just give my review and opinion, what I think about the game and what I have enjoyed it in the time of its actual run in the 90s. I'll say yeah, but I probably wouldn't play this much because it get complicated. Like you would have to be somewhere between a teenager. I think on the cover of it, it got like from kids to adults, so it should be KA, or you know what I'm saying, or kids to teenager. Like, you know, I definitely wasn't paying no attention to all them little labels or what the game was back then, to be honest. But you know what I'm saying, it's a pretty little awesome little game. I enjoyed it. Just, you know what I'm saying, got to have the patience to want to sit down and play it beyond the hours I was willing to put in, versus to some other games that I want to do some more reviews on and give you a little playthrough of them as that game. But maybe, you know what I'm saying, I enjoyed this, you know, the video, and it's just like, it's my opinion. But I think, you know what I'm saying, for so far, for what I had seen in a video that made me want to buy all the best games that was on the Sega Saturn, this one I don't have no regret on it at all. So it definitely will get my thumbs and approval. And see y'all in the next video, and we're gonna see what you think. This is only the first part one of reviews. We got, I think, probably about 4 or 5 games on here, and then we got, shit, it's a total of 52 games, so we're gonna get that work. A stall. Now this game here, you really had to truly appreciate what the direction that I felt that they was going with this game. Like the graphics, dope, the gameplay. I think it was slightly before its time. Like, it's just my opinion. It's like a 3D, 2D dimension type play game, because it kind of like an RPG game, believe it or not. Between, like, you can't do no saving, so that kind of the con part for me. And I did use cheat codes on this one with the Sudokai. But besides, if it wasn't for that, like how you die, it's kind of no redundant, so it can be like you have to start over. And it's another game that I have as well. I'm gonna speak on that too. But this really is a nice game. Like, it's just appreciate for what they try to do with this game. it is nice. I know I'm stuttering. I'm just trying to sum it all up in a short amount of time because it wasn't a long review I did on this game. But I could see the direction they went with. It was well designed, well put together for the people, the creators that put it together, because it is kind of like an RPG game on a lower scale. Kind of give you that feel of, I don't even know what to compare it to at the time, because I'm doing this all off top of the head, my thoughts. So I had to do an over record, no voice record. But this is a nice looking gameplay, but like without some cheat codes, I probably would not have played it as long. So it is a well put game and probably a masterpiece to others. So it definitely, I can see the direction where they were going with. Well designed artwork, slight little storytelling. It's a great game. But just far as would I have played it long in this time of run when it was actually released, probably not. I probably, man, would have been back on Sonic or something like that, Street Fighter, games that was simply played. Like, it had this, which we'll get on that when we get to them games, because we definitely got them as well. And I'm going to rebuttal. But it is a nice master, it is a nice gem game. It's a piece, I was going to say masterpiece, and I can appreciate the design for this game that they did for it. And I think it's something you should have this in your collection as well if you got a Sega Saturn. If you trying to collect and build games for your platform that you wasn't able to do then or once had and just want to rekindle that, I definitely give it a thumb up to have in your collection. And but it can be very challenging, as you can see in my playthrough. So, like I said, it's just me just giving a little feel of the play, no walkthrough how to beat the game, just a playthrough, or me just actually play the game. Cause shout out to one of the, can't remember his name, been a while ago, he asked me could I do a review on some of the best games on the Sega Saturn or on the Saturn and show him. And this is what I'm doing. It's gonna be some long ones. Try to get them up to an hour to try to get as much done with these videos as well, with these playthroughs with these games, just to give a feel of me playing them like you see me not playing it, trying to feel my way out. But I definitely see the direction where they were going with this game. It is a nice masterpiece in its own right. But would I have played it then, long back then? Probably not. We got more other games to go. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Share your thoughts of what you think about me and these games on these reviews of these Sega Saturn.
Get out of the way. If you're here to steal the bird, you have to get by me first.
3 Dirty Dwarfs. Now this game here, I didn't even get a chance to finish playing it all the way through, and this was with codes and no codes. On the original case, it said if it have any defect in it, you can call Sega Saturn 1-800 at that time and report. They probably seen I don't know why they put this on the market, knowing that some games you wouldn't be able to play all the way through. That's just sad, but I did get a chance to see it finished playthrough through YouTube, the ending of it. You have to get used to the gameplay, because this can also be another game, can be redundant, like far as dying and where you have to start back over. And for some of these games, I guess I'm more surprised at how hard strategy you have. Not so much that much strategy, but how challenging it can be at times in the playthrough of this game. But it's pretty good. I did enjoy playing it through my walkthrough. I didn't get a chance to beat it, but I did, also get a chance to see the end on YouTube. And like I said, if you ever bought this game, original copy, it has a number if you have a defect, depending on the game, which you had to call Sega for them, I guess, to replace it. But all the games that you've seen so far in the video, I have beat except for Hurt Adventures. Gotta go back to that, but I gotta put in more work on doing reviews on the rest of the game. And some of the games I probably won't never revamp. That's the only sad part, because I'm very competitive, and ain't a game I can't beat unless I feel it's worthy of me really wanting to beat it. And stuff so old, man, I ain't even gonna try it, you know what I'm saying, beat it, but at least I did play it. I ain't just buy it just to have it. I did play it to buy it. Gave it no chance, gave it more time than I was willing to put in to try to beat these games. But 3 Dirty Doors, it's a straight game. You know what I'm saying? So I give my thumbs up on it. Like, but you do have to get a good feel of how to play this game, cause for a second I was getting ready to throw it back in the archive. And like, man, I ain't playing this junk. But I wasn't able to continue, no fault of my own. It's not like the disc had no real disc, didn't have no damage on it. When I first bought the game, it was off eBay. They told me it was good, like as far as no scratches, because that's what I be trying to look for, the best type of condition. It had more than was expected. So, but I don't think that was its effect as far as gameplay. It just, this game here is known for it could have a defect and you had to call Sega for it, which, you know, I can't do that. they ain't been making, you know what I'm saying, consoles and discontinued for a while, but Sega is still making games for other parties. And you know, I'm a Sega kid to the heart. You know, that was my first love. My first system was a Sega Genesis, so, and I was forced to go to other consoles due to the fact that Sega kept dropping the ball with Sega Saturn and, on saying, the Sega Dreamcast. Didn't even last long. But that's another story. And like I said, you check out the other previous videos that I had did on the Sega console collection. Spoke on that. And if you have any interest on some of the reproduction games, you can also go and check for that information that I left on there. But this game was straight. What I had played it back in this running time, due to the fact that, you know, I was probably about 11, 12-ish. My attention span for games like this was very short, so it wouldn't have made it long. And that'd been the only reason why it would have been in good condition to me to still have it. But now, you know, because I do play RPG and strategy games, and I enjoy them the most, you know, I have more patience. But I probably wouldn't have played this game as long back then for sure. Just like a Star and a few other games. Or even the Resident Evil hard games, they wouldn't even been played neither. They would have been more simple, complex games. But stay tuned, man. We got more videos coming. North by Northwest. Now this game has a few titles depending on the region. Now I'm on this game right now, and so far I kind of like this game. I just ain't got back on a couple days due to real life. You know, I just play whenever I get a chance to play them. But far as this game is 3 characters that you gotta kind of use them all at the same time, not simultaneously, but to play this game, it's more a strategy puzzle game. You know, I mess with it. I like it so far. I haven't got a chance to play it as long, but it's definitely a game that, you know, I say you should have in your collection, you know, too. Like I said, depending on the region what it is, it got a few name of titles. And it's a strategy game. You gotta use all 3 of the characters throughout the play of the game, so it's not, you can get a certain point while you playing through the game, then you gotta use the other one, then use another one. And then, you know, it say you can save, but it's more just like how you used to have them old games on the Super Nintendo, where you had to use a password to pick back where you at. So they kind of robbed me on that one, because I was looking like, oh, I can save at a certain point. No, can't do that on here. But it's like, it's a little strategy puzzle game, you know. What I have, again, you know, you're gonna hear me say this throughout, you know, me doing these reviews on these video games, the cult classics, allegedly. And I can see the creativity in this game. And I'm just at the very beginning, but I will beat this one too. Is that I just got brain fart right now. I'm gonna give y'all live direct. I just think, you know what I'm saying, is more. Oh, I'm sorry, I caught my thought. No, I wouldn't have not played this game, man, especially at the time in Aaron, man, because it can be difficult. And trying to figure all it out at that time, and then you know, all that extra reading, which it taught to you, so I can't even say that. Trying to comprehend or what, you know what I'm saying, was being said at that time, just the attention span just wasn't there. So this game definitely wouldn't have made it neither of its time to run with me and been like, dang, that was a waste of money. But I am glad I got this in my Sega Saturn collection because it's not a waste of money. Now, like I told you, I play RPG games, I play strategy games, I play horror games, I play action games, and been doing that all the way back from going to PlayStation. Yeah, when it came with the PS1, not too long after the after having my Sega Saturn. You know, after they dropped the ball again, like I told y'all. But as far as this actual playthrough, then, nah, I wouldn't have made it. You know, and then a lot of these games that you seen me giving my review on and my opinion on, I didn't even know about none of these games' existence until like of last year, 2023, when I just decided like I want to try to revamp some games that I wasn't able to have that I wanted, and then just looked at some videos like, man, what all good games did the Sega Saturn have? Looked at plenty of the videos before I even bought them, and ended up getting them. That's pretty much what I did with that. But like I said, this game here is a little puzzle. It got strategy to it. You gotta use all three of the characters to play this game, and I mean literally you gotta use all three characters. So that kind of, I mean, you can click between left and right which one you want to switch on the control pad. And they get my thumbs up. I think it's a game you should have in your collection. You know, I ain't gonna tell you like it's a true gem, but I think it is one of the games that I did see in one of the video reviews about. You know, it was a game that was missed, that was overslept on to most, and to those who know about it, had it, can appreciate the beauty of this game. But like I said, I'm at the very beginning of it. I really had a chance to really get back on it. You know, like I said, you know, I play these games when I get a chance. Try to do the reviews. Cause these things can sit enough for seasons dealing with me. And man, y'all just keep locking in, and like I say, like, share, comment, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed to the channel. Tell me what you want to see. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, keep dropping these videos. I'm gonna try to go through the whole inventory that I got on these games that I bought, and then something that I had already beat, and I just got to just do another recap of it, you know what I mean, to put in there, because I wasn't really planning on doing these reviews no time soon. And I mean no time soon, it probably was like gonna be in the future or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it, because I ain't spending this money on these games for nothing. And I spent a little penny on this game and a few of them other games too. And I spent more money on recollecting these games that I did not catching a good deal on some of the games that I had. But it, you know, I worked the best I could and I got them. So I'm just like, hey, you know what I mean? But I hope y'all know what I'm enjoying these reviews, that me giving my opinion on some of these games, what I had played, what I think about them. Should you have it, put it in your collection. If you have a Sega Saturn for your platform, I say yeah. So this be another game I give a thumbs up. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I do beat it. I'm not sure how many levels is it, because I ain't gonna put a whole lot of time in something that, you know, that just overly complicated for no reason. I'm just playing. There's always a reason they made the games that way, but for it to be as old as it is and, you know, difficult. But it might have some challenges. But like I said, so far I don't beat all the games that I don't play with the Sega Saturn that I bought, and I do the review on the games that I already had on the Sega Saturn of its running era at that time, which that probably was like a total of 11 games. But like, you know, I told you, I got like 50, 52 in all, or maybe 60. I don't know, I gotta recount. I don't know if I'm counting just the games I bought versus the ones I already had. That's probably what it is. Like I told you, I got more of the good games that was ever released on the Saturn. So y'all stay locked in, and I'm gonna get back with y'all on the next review on part 2. This is the end and closing of part 1. Y'all.